Hello, everybody, and welcome. Let me get on my little tablet here so I can see who's here and who's not. Just taking a minute to load. Sorry if I. Okay. Let me go on to my page. And then I could see you guys if you're chatting or if you're here. I think I'm zoomed in enough, as long as you guys can see me. Okay. I'm just gonna let you guys know a couple things while we're waiting for people to join. If you order from me in the month of May, there's a few days left, you can get the slimline tutorials for free from the Creative Cardiology team, and I'll email them to you. Also, I want to let you know that the join for Stamping Up is only got a few more days left on it. If you'd like to be under my team, I'd love to have you. You can get $65 worth of free stuff, I think it is, and then you get that free, and that's new in color stuff. Then you get $125 worth of product that you pick out that you can get for 100, or here it's $99 plus tax, and our tax in upstate New York is only 8%. So wherever your tax is, so it's $106 here where I am, but depending on your tax, it'll be wherever you are. But I would love to have you on Bonnie's Creative Place, and it would be a lot of fun to have you on my team. And the other thing is, starting June 1st, I'll do a little video on this here in another few days or so. There is going to be a special on the kits that are online, all the kit bundles that they have. They're going to have them buy one, get one 50% off, which is an awesome deal. It's going to start June 1st till the end of the month. And then they're offering a little challenge with having a workshop and stuff. So I'm still fiddling around with that, and I got an old kit that's still available that I have some of it left that I'm going to do a little video, and I'm going to chit chat about that more. But I wanted to let you know that this is the card that we're going to make today. Isn't he stinking cute? This is my favorite, the little mouse with the peanuts. I just love this bundle. It is so cute, and I want to show you the bundle. It's called Elephant Parade. There is everything to cut all this stuff out, and then there's like the extra little leaves and some extra little things in there. So this is definitely a fun little set to have in your stash. It'd be great for multiple things. And then the other set that we're going to be using is Go-To Greeting. I love this greeting. I was telling everybody on couple Tuesdays ago when I had my workshop that this is a greeting everybody needs, because they have a nice big greeting and then kind of a middle size and then a small, so it kind of fits anywhere on your page. So I really recommend that if you have to choose like a greeting right now because you're new or something, that this would be a good one, because it has thinking of you, thank you, just a note, hello, happy birthday. And I like that. So it's a good variety. So, and I think $1 million winner, I'm not sure who it is, but it has a little $1 million down here, which means that somebody that when you reach $1 million in sales with Stamping Up, they let you create a stamp. And so I don't know the person's name, and I don't see it on here. If I do, I don't know where it is. And that person created this stamp. So that's pretty cool. And I wanted to let Michelle Eaton know that I messaged you. You won the card that I made last month, or last Wednesday, not last month, last Wednesday. And I messaged you if you could email me your address. So if you're watching this now or watching this on the replay, Michelle, if you could get a hold of me with your address so I can get this out in the mail to you. So, all right, let's get started with this card. So what we're going to need is my directions so I can tell you guys how I made the card. Okay. I got all my stuff in this little goodie box here. You're going to need a piece of old olive that is, you're going to cut it like this. This is your long cardstock, and I'll actually show you the other piece. This is the piece that's up here. You know how I just cut them at 4 1/4 and then I score it at 5 1/2. So you're just going to cut it this way. So you're going to put 2 pieces, but then you're going to turn it and put it in your cutter, and you're going to put it in and you're going to cut it at 8 1/4. So you're going to want to cut the thing at 8 1/4. So then you have an 8 1/4 piece here by 4 1/4, and then you're going to go back and you're going to score it at 5 1/2. So that's where you're going to score it at. So we'd have that, and then don't get rid of this piece because we're going to need this piece. This piece is going to be that little flap right there. So then you have this other piece of old olive that is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. So you need a piece of that. You need some designer series paper, and this piece is 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to go right ahead and we're going to put this right inside the card. This is for the inside. Okay. So we could put this one right here, just like so. And while we're here, we can also put this one down. Now we only want to do like part of the card. We don't want to do, let's see. You don't want to do the whole card for this. You only want to put it on half of the card because the other half is going to be flopping up and down. So I want this down first. So what I like to do is kind of eyeball where I want it. I don't push it tight, and I look to make sure that I kind of have it covered. And I do, but it needs to come down just a tad bit. There we go. And then I'll push it down because you want to make sure your glue, you didn't go too far. Yes, you could take a pencil, mark it off and all that, but I did not do that. So just to let you know, I need to get my bone folder and score this. The more you score this, the more this will stay flat like my other one. So the more you score it, the more it'll stay flat. Okay. Now we need another piece of DSP, which is 2 1/2 by 4. So this is going to be the piece that we're going to put right here on the side. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to line this up. And I should let you know that this designer series paper is a hostess special. If you are in my paper share, you will get a sample of this. And the last chance to join my paper share is here by the 31st. But you will get a bunch of this. This is a ton of paper. The only way you can get this is if you're a hostess, or if you place your own order and it's 100 and, well, it has to be a little over, I think it has to be a little over 50, because 150 gets you about $15 worth of product, and this is 18. So you would have to have, you know, about 160 or 70, and you could get that for free. So, then the next thing we're going to do is I have a piece of Daffodil Delight that is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. But I want to let you know that what I did, I cut it at 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. But then when you place it here, do you see how it's just doesn't fit just right? But that opening is 2 1/2 and 2 1/2. But it also depends on how far over you put your green piece. So I must have put mine over a little bit farther. So I'm going to have to trim off about maybe a little smidgen, like maybe 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to put it on my trimmer, and I'm just going to trim off a very little bit. So about this much is what I trimmed off. It all depends. So I just said 2.5 by 2.5, just to be on the safe side. Now see, it fits in there just right. So now we're going to get the little guy here, and we're going to bring him in. And let's put this out of the way for a second. And I'm going to bring in platform 1, and then the gray platform, which is platform 4. And then I have the stripes. This is the stripes. It comes with the splatter one too. It's 2 sets together. And this is the stripes and the splatter come together, but I'm using the striped one. And it's 3D embossing. And I'm going to put this in here. I'll put this in the big guy, or the little guy. And then I'm going to put this on top. And then you cut or emboss it. I'm going to emboss this out. Okay. So we have that. We're going to need that again in a minute. All right. Let's open this up. And then we have this really cool embossed piece that we did. And we could just, you can either use liquid adhesive or you can use your snail, whatever you prefer. And then we're just going to line this up on, oops, sorry that I pulled it too close. Line this up on the paper, just like that. And now we're going to do some stamping and die cutting. Let's do our stamping first. So we have a scrap piece here for stamping, and then we have a piece that's going to go on the inside, and this one is 2.5 by 4, and this is our scrap piece of stamping, and these are for our die cuts that we need. All right, so I got the little elephant here, and I need the basic gray. Now, if you're here when we're done with this video, or now, you can say something. Let me know you're here, because then you have a chance of winning the card. If you're not subscribed to me, I have no way of contacting you. So if you're just popping in and not subscribed, then make sure you leave your email or leave me a comment after the, sorry, I put the out of camera view again. Leave me a comment after you, after the video. Oh, I can't even get it out. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to stamp. I can't multitask, I guess, because after the video, then I can just message you through the video. Oops. So I need 3, 4, 5 of these little butterflies. And that one didn't come out too good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one looks good. Okay, so we'll do some coloring with that in a minute. And then I'm taking this little piece right here, and I'm taking the stamp set that says, "What a happy day." And I got to pull this closer to me, guys, or I won't be able to make sure that it's lined up. Okay, here we go. So I did that. All right. And then on this one here, I'm going to stamp happy birthday on the inside. And I got a little too much. Okay, there we go. I'm going to stamp this one up here in this corner, just like that. We're done with that. And now we can get to some coloring. We'll put this all out of our way for a minute. And what we're going to do is we are going to color the elephant. And I colored him in smoky slate, light and dark. I took the dark and I went on his little feet here, like this. And then his tail. And down here a little bit. I did along his nose and across his forehead and up here where his hair is. I kind of did those areas and under his little chin and some dark. Then I went in with the light. Well, before I did the light, let me back up. I took the Flirty Flamingo light and I colored in his ears. Okay. And I know it looks pretty bright right now, but you wait. Then I take the crumb cake, or the crumb cake, the soft suede light, and I go right over top of these ears. Go right over top of them. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. And then go right over top of all this. Go around his eyes carefully. I think this little elephant, this whole little set is adorable. I hope everybody has been having a great Wednesday so far. What is it? Tomorrow, or no, next Thursday, I believe it's the last Thursday of the month, I'll be going live with the Paper Pumpkin Alternates. Tomorrow, that's what it is the blog hop. So don't forget to pop on over and see what we all did. We all did scrapbooking pages. So if you're a scrapbooker, definitely pop over, leave me a comment and check it out. And then you're going to come back in with the pink and we're going to fill this in. And if you weren't here in the beginning, I told you that there's an awesome deal for joining. And I'd love to have you guys on my team. Now I'm going to fill in the little mouse's ears. And I'm going to grab the crumb cake, light and dark. And I'm going to fill in his belly with the light crumb cake. Like that. And then I take the dark and I just color the rest of them in. And I think I'm trying to stay on camera, so if my coloring ain't the best, it's because it's so far away. I gotta find a little longer arm, I think, on my camera holder, and I'll go right over top of the pink in the ears because you want that. Oops, and can't forget the tail. And then we're going to go right back over that pink area again. It just softens it a little bit, but makes it, it makes it not too bright. Okay, so now for my butterflies, I used Daffodil Delight, and I colored all the spots in with the dark daffodil on one of them. And then I took the light and I colored all the other spots. Definitely did not use the right end on that. And then I'm going to take the black light and I'm just going to color in that little black spot between their belly there. So the next butterfly, I took Blackberry Bliss Light because these are the colors that are in our flowers right here. Hello. Hi, Deb. Glad you're watching. Great. Okay. So I need to get a new Blackberry Bliss. That top comes off every time. Oops. And I forgot that end is a little dry. Okay. So we're going to take the other end and I'm going to color in these little spots here with the Blackberry Bliss. And then I'm coming back with the Daffodil Delight Light and I'm going around all those Blackberry Bliss little circles. You could have colored the whole thing yellow and then did the darker colors. Either way, I'm not doing any blending. I'm just kind of giving these guys some color. Then I took the Blackberry Bliss light and I colored a whole butterfly. Like so. Okay. And then I'm going to take the dark and I'm going to color in the dots. And then we will color that. Okay, and then what the other one I did? Oh, I did 2 of these. So I need to do another one with the little dark dots. And then color in with the light. My coloring ain't the greatest, I'll tell you, but being farther away from me. And then we'll color in the little butterfly potty part. And then the last color that I did was the petal pink. So I colored the whole thing in petal pink. And that's what this little pink flower is here. Okay. And then I colored all of the little dots. And then I did the body again in the black. Okay. So now we can cut out all our parts. So let's get out the die cuts from this set. Okay. So we need this little elephant, the little mouse, and then what I love about this set is it gives you 2 butterflies, and then I need 2 of the grass, and I need the peanuts. So here we go. Put that back in there, and we'll bring in the little guy again. And I need platform 1, and then platform 2, and another platform 2. So I have 2 platform 2s. So we're going to pick this up. Put this on here. We're going to put 2 butterflies. Get it in the camera. I'm going to put 2 butterflies down. Hopefully, I think I moved that. It's a little tricky. They got a new magnetic platform coming out for this. It's not available yet. It's on some ship somewhere, they said. So we can't get it yet, but the big one is here. I don't know if you've seen it. I haven't ordered it yet. It'll save on having to use all this tape all the time. And then we're going to put this little guy right here, like that. And we're going to tape him down so he don't move, hopefully. And then we got the little mouse. I'm going to have to get some more tape here. And we got the little mouse. We'll put a little tape on him just to be on the safe side. I'm going to put this rest over here on that. Okay. And then we will run this through. Okay. So there we have our little elephant. And our little mouse. I should have my little dish over here to collect all this stuff. Oops. And I'm magnetized to my stand that you guys were sitting on. So that's why it fell over. But we're back. Okay. And there we go. Got a little butterfly. And we'll still, oops. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay. We're going to put this butterfly on. If you can't see what I'm doing, I'm lining up a butterfly off camera. And then I'm going to take this one off. And there's our other little butterfly. And we'll line up this one. And then we only have one more butterfly to do. Okay. Crank this through. There we go. Oh, I only need one. And I'm going to cut this down a little bit so I can get some of the other things on here to cut out at the same time. So I'm going to put this here. Moved it. I'm putting a butterfly, lining it up again. All right. Then I'm going to take this crumb cake and I'm going to add the peanuts on here. I could put them right up here next to this one. I'll just attach them. And then I'm putting this old olive, and I got 2 grass, so I could cut 2 grass out at one time. And we need 5 of these. Okay. So let's offset this and we'll put it through. Okay. Okay. So now, oh my gosh, these peanuts are so cute, guys. They're so tiny in this little set. Huh. I just love it. And then we have, oops. Then we have the butterfly here. Right there. And then we have 2 grass, and we need to get 3 more grass. So we got to do this 2 more times. And then we can put the rest of the card together. Okay. And there's 4. And then I just need 1 more, right? I did 5. Yep. I just need 1 more piece of grass. Well, it moved way down, but that's okay. All right. And there we go, and we'll put them in there. All right, we are done with this little guy. We can get him out of our way, and we can start putting this card together. So we'll bring in all our parts. All right, so I went ahead and I used liquid glue, and I ended up putting glue on the back of the elephant. And I put them, I don't know, right about here, I guess, like that. And then I'm taking the grass and I'm just putting glue at the bottom part of the grass. That's all I'm doing. And I'm going to put one on this side of him. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, making a pyramid, I guess. How you put one on in the middle here, like that. And then I'll put one right here, over here on this side. Well, then I wanted a little more grass. So I decided to add a couple more. So he was like in the grass, playing with all the butterflies. I know this is the stinking cutest set. I would love to receive a card with an elephant on it or any cute little animal. I love them. Now I did have mine down a little bit farther on this one. You could see I went down farther on the card, but it doesn't matter. All depends on where you place your elephant. So there we go. Now we'll put that out of the way. We're going to get some mini dimensionals. And we're going to put one on the back of all these butterflies. I'm doing it, if you can't see, I'm kind of doing it down here. Okay. And then I put one butterfly, like right, like on his nose almost, like it came up and it said hello. And then I put another butterfly over here. Put a butterfly up here. Oops, I forgot to put a dot on one. I put one down here. Then I'm going to take and put another one right here. Like he's in this little field of butterflies. Now we're going to take our greeting that we have and grab a pair of scissors, and I'm just going to cut up at an angle like that, and then I cut down at an angle like that. So that gives me this little angle. And I have minis here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use these. And I'll put 3 on. If I can get that one off my finger. Okay, and I'm going to put this right here. Now we got a little bit of stuff we got to do to the inside. So we'll put these out of the way. We're going to grab this, and I need a scrap piece of paper. And I've got my green sponge. I might have enough on this, so I'm not going to dip it. If I don't, then I would definitely dip it. I'll dip it, so we'll see. And it's coming out pretty good, so I think I'm going to be okay. I just wanted a very light green here in this corner, so it looks like the mouse is kind of in some grass. And then I'm going to take, and we can get that out of the way. We're going to take the little mouse, some more liquid glue, and we're going to put a little glue here. Now, if you were going to mail this to somebody even, they've got a little peanut stamp, and I would literally stamp some of these peanuts on the envelope. I think that would be so cute on the outside of the envelope. All right, I need my quicker picker upper, or take your pick tool, or whatever they want to call these. Put that there. Where did I put the other one? Oh, one on top of his head. Couldn't remember. I almost wanted him like he was juggling, and then he lost one. That's what I was thinking. He was juggling it, and then he lost it. Ugh. Okay. So I'm going to put one right here, and then I'm going to have one right down here. And I'm going to pick it up. I'm trying to find the right side. There's a right and a wrong side to these peanuts. So there we go. And now we're going to put some snail on the back of this card. And how I do this is I place it down very lightly. I mean, very lightly. I'm not even pushing it. I just have it sitting there so I can still move it. I know it's definitely crooked. I make sure it's underneath. I kind of know where I have to have it even-wise, and then I just make sure, because see how it still wants to move and stuff? Then I just make sure it's not seen on either side. Then when I'm happy, I push it down. And that is how I made this cute little elephant card. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad that you decided to hang out with me today. And I will be back next Wednesday. And like I said, don't forget to leave a comment either now or after the video. So in the description box below, so that you will have a chance at winning one of the cards. So that's it, guys. I will be talking to everybody later. Debbie, I'll be seeing you later at the scrapbooking event. So I will chat with y'all later. Bye-bye.